Hello, it's your boy. I'm in the Great Plains of West Texas, driving across country to shoot a video in LA with my good friend Darth Call. But before that, let's go to Dallas Fan Expo and ask some real nerds what they think of Hollywood and nerd culture. My name's Garrett and we're here at the Dallas Fan Expo. 60,000 nerds descend upon the city of Dallas to nerd out and embarrass themselves, and that's what we're gonna do today. Nerds of all shapes and sizes and political spectrums show up here every single year to hang out and nerd out together. Look, there's a furry right over there. My God. Over 500 vendors, creators, and celebrities make it almost impossible not to find some niche that you're interested in. The sights, the sounds, so much to see, so much to do, it's intoxicating. The real question is, how is it possible with such a large group of nerds in the world, this is just one city by the way, that can pack this place out? How is the movie industry still failing? Pause real quick. Since I recorded this video, we actually have had two success stories in Hollywood this summer, Inside Out and Deadpool and Wolverine. Both good signs for Hollywood and the movie industry, but you can't deny, even though some do, that it's not been a very smooth road the last couple years. You got the strikes, many bombs in the box office, movie theaters shutting down all over the country. We're not out of the woods yet, but let's get back to the people and see what they think. Hey man, we're at Comic-Con. How's it going? What's your name?
My name's Mike.
Mike, what's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany. What's your name?
Khalil Kata.
Nice to meet you. What was your name? Well, I'm sorry, Nick, of course. There's so many different nerds here, right? It's like packed to the gills up in here with people. And this is just Dallas. It's not translating. A lot of movies are still flopping. A lot of genre seems to be kind of on its way out. And what is your thoughts on that? Do you notice that, or?
I think that it has a lot to do with maybe like younger people and how they consume media. And I'm not gonna sit here and be a boomer and be like TikTok this. I mean,
it's just how they consume it. Yeah,
that's how they consume it. I'm not gonna look down on people for consuming media like that. But I think people have shorter attention spans now, and they can't sit through a movie, especially if it's like 2.5 hours, 3 hours long. I've noticed movies are longer now.
There's a reason I've been looking at 30-plus-year-old comic books in there all day and haven't looked at anything made probably in the last at least 20 years.
You have that fan base now of kids that were kids then, and 10 years later now, you know, they're what? 10-year-olds now, they're in their 20s.
Yeah.
I think they're just the nostalgia is gonna kind of build, and maybe Phase 4 people forget about Phase 4 with MCU. But the problem is they just didn't set up the Avengers. And whoever the new Avengers are now, they didn't set them up well.
They're trying to force something that should be just done organically.
Yeah.
So if let's just say the second Thor after Ragnarok, they tried to force funny.
And flick too hard, damn it!
The first one was not trying to be funny at all.
Right, it was serious.
It just happened to be funny.
Yeah.
That's where the difference lies.
What do you think of the Empire? You're being a tough guy, aren't you?
I just said Dallas Comic-Con is the biggest day, biggest weekend ever. It's gonna be freaking awesome, and I'm the best, and everybody will cosplay, anime, and famous people out there.
This guy's hype. You're hype, dude.
Yes, I am.
What a strange person.
DC or Marvel guy?
I'm a Marvel guy.
Marvel guy. Oh, well, man, I didn't look, I should have looked. What are you looking forward to the most? Like being a nerd, is there a movie or is there a comic book or is there?
Coming out?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably the James Gunn, DC movies. I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Looking to see what he can do.
If he can do something good with that.
Any and all of the Star Wars stuff, a lot of the Disney stuff coming out.
Did you watch Acolyte?
I have not watched Acolyte yet.
I watched it.
Yeah, did you like it?
Oh my goodness!
There seems to be like a negativity online between fandoms. Do you feel any of that when you come here?
No, I also tend to not pay attention and stay away from anything political driven and stuff. But when you come here, it's less about that. It's more about, like I said earlier, just expressing yourself and being who you are, and anything like that should always be welcome. And that's kind of what that is here.
Are you for the Empire? That's dirty. Mr. Maul, you're clearly a Star Trek fan. What's your favorite episode?
The one that J.J. Abrams wrote.
My name is Khan.
Favorite Star Wars character?
Me?
Damn, self-centered, narcissist. But it makes sense, it's a Sith. It's a Sith thing.
Yes.
Opinion of Star Wars.
I mean, I enjoyed a lot of aspects of it. I think we kind of lost track of, you know, some things.
Oh my goodness!
Double pause. Acolyte just got canceled. Why'd you just call me that? My mom? Dude? You want to take this outside? Let's take it outside. Here with the mayor of Nightmare Town. Halloween Town. I'm sorry.
Looking for Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King. Have you seen him anywhere?
I have not.
Please tell me you've seen the Pumpkin King.
Are you running for president this year?
Not at all. I can't handle it. I need Jack to run things. I'm only an elected official.
It would really be helpful for us if you could, because it's not looking good. Kind of the thesis of this video is nerd culture and the industry. There's so many nerds out there, that obviously, right? Like earlier we were here, you couldn't even move. It doesn't seem to translate to the movie theater or TV shows right now. What is your theory on why you think that maybe the differences are?
It's a lot of different things. You know, a lot of them don't really know exactly why they don't like a certain thing. They just know that they don't like it. They don't know like the ins and out. Like they don't know like the people writing this stuff don't know what they're talking about, or they're not really interested in writing it for people who care about that stuff. They just look at it and they go, well, it just doesn't hit the same like last time. Like MCU fans, they like the early stuff, but then you ask them about the recent stuff, they're like, well, it just wasn't as good. And then you ask them why, but they don't know.
I mean, I talked to a fan of Doctor Who, of Marvel, of Star Wars, and they don't exactly know why they don't like it. Yeah, you know, I enjoy it, but I stopped watching 5-6 years ago. Well, it's like, why'd you do that? Do you ever think about that? Do you ever think about why? Do you think it's going to affect this kind of event?
I don't think so, no, because people that come here, they don't care about all that other stuff. They're just getting things that they're passionate about. They just get the things that they enjoy because you've got the old stuff. You always have the old stuff that they can get to. And as you see, anime has been taking over everything.
Absolutely.
You know, almost every cosplay here is just anime. And then you also have, like, you know, older Star Wars. Like, I can still watch the OT. I can still watch Revenge of the Sith. I can still watch that and still enjoy it. So I don't think it'll translate well, like in like affecting this area, because as you can see, people still come out and enjoy their stuff. But like going to see recent stuff, I don't think people are just into it anymore.
Like you said, anime seems to be taking over. You've got manga that's outselling American comic books, insane numbers. You've got movies now coming out in movie theaters that are bringing in people. They do freaking Demon Slayer like every year almost, it feels like.
Like they'll still go to the movies, but they have to have a reason to go to the movies.
Yeah.
That habit was broken because of COVID. Like, because, you know, you had a habit of going to the movies every other weekend to see these movies. And then you're locked down and they're like, oh, you know it's going to be on streaming in like 2 weeks, maybe a month or so, at the most like 3-4 months. Yeah, Fall Guys.
Well, it's not a good look. So that was me talking to nerds at Comic-Con. Let me know what you guys think of the video and where I should go next. Wait up, because I went to LA with Darth Call. We shot a lot of stuff. We talked to a bunch of people in LA about what it's like to live there, what their thoughts on it were, and some of their responses are interesting. So stick around to watch that. Like the video, comment below, let me know what you thought. And I really appreciate all of my Uber Chads, the members on this channel, and the Chads over on Locals. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. You guys actually get the cuts of these videos early, so if you want to support the channel and you want to see the video early and give me some feedback early and I can maybe make some changes, add some stuff, that is a great way to do it. Other than that, look at all these great names. Members of the main channel, thank you so much for subscribing to my second channel, Nega Garrett. Peace.